Hey everyone, welcome in. Are you the only person that never has a problem with Twitch notifications? Probably. I don't know. Sometimes I don't know if it's like your phone ones, but like you can have like this smart notification on where if it thinks you're on Twitch, it won't give you the notification on your phone. But even with that turned off, I noticed a lot of times people don't get the notification. Um, so I have like notification on Discord. So like if I don't know, like a lot of people don't like any like Discord notifications at all, which is understandable. But if you want a more reliable one, I at least post once or twice in my life. I've forgotten, but pretty much every time I post one. So, and I separate it from like the like at everyone notification. So like if you don't want like mentions, then it's not, I think it's a separate notification. Is what I'm saying. um Turn that off, which is hard enough for that to work properly. I turn stuff like that off immediately because like I just know it's not gonna work, once or twice. Yeah, in my whole life, in my whole streaming, in my whole streaming career, 3.5 years. I've forgotten once or twice. Or if I've been like late. Okay, I remember a couple times where I'm like 1 hour into stream, or not 1 hour into stream, but like 10 minutes into stream. And then Istat was like, did you post it to Discord? I'm like, no, I did not post it to Discord. But that was like, that was actually like once or twice. And Bear, okay, with the 55 stream streak. That's kind of insane. Thank you. And protagonist with the 5 stream streak, welcome in. How are you? How are things? How's everyone's weekend going? Mine is going. It's not like I can do anything. Um I I was rewatching I started rewatching season 1 of The Boys when I was sick. Because I've been watching season 4 and it's like fine. But like I've been watching season 1. I'm like season 1 hit different. Season 1 was so good. It's hot. Yeah, I can imagine. It's hot in California. It's not hot here. You might not know by the way I'm dressed. Um, my fever somehow like broke my temperature gauge, so like now I just think it's too hot all the time. Um, I wake up every morning and I'm so sweaty. So like, yeah, I'm hoping that will end soon because it's only getting hotter. It's not even hot out. It's like a middling temperature out. Um, so I'm hoping that this like weird temperature thing goes away before it gets actually hot. Used to have a stream streak. We know, Yokomoto. I'm very sorry for your loss. It was taken away from you too soon. And welcome in, Momo. You kind of want to take a bath today? I'm not really a bath person. I only take baths when I'm in Japan. But I hope you enjoy your bath. A lot of people enjoy them, find them relaxing. But for me, I just think it's kind of too hot, you know. Okay, also shuffle turned off on YouTube again. It just does not work. I have actually never taken a bath in my bathtub here. Like I I just yeah, I'm just not a bath person. I don't know. I only do it in Japan because I kind of have to. The shower just feels a lot more um like just feels a lot more like easier, you know? But it's also like it's different in Japan too, because like in Japan you don't sit in like you don't like wash off in the bath and then like sit in that water, you know? So it's a bit it feels like cleaner, but I guess they're also like a lot of times like public baths as well. You're usually sharing it. So I guess you can argue on the cleanliness, but at least you're like getting clean outside of the water that you're sitting in. But yeah, it's I usually just get too hot after a certain amount, like more like it's like relaxing for a bit and then it gets too hot and then it's like such a hassle to fill it up and do that. But I think I just can't handle it for a while. Like I feel like everyone just has like very different like bath temperatures. Like my grandma will take like her bath like it's like scalding. I'm like, how can you? She's like boiling alive in there. I'm like, I cannot. But for me, it's like Usually, like when I go to the onsen, like the bathhouse in Japan, it's a bit too hot. Like the water, like I usually can't stay in it very long. So it just depends. But maybe I just have like a lower tolerance for a hot bath. That's why I can't do it. You have a Japanese-ish style bath where your bathtub and shower are in the same room. Oh, okay. That sounds nice. That sounds nice. Um, I could get behind that. But I have like the normal like the shower is in the bathtub kind of thing. So it's, yeah, I would have to like really, I'd have to really scrub. I've never like, I've never like I've washed my bath obviously, but like I've never like fully chemically scrubbed it because there was really no need to. Um, so I think like I don't. I've also like I don't trust a lot of the cleanliness of the bathtub, you know. But it's not too bad. I just haven't had a bath, and I just haven't had a bath in Canada since I was a kid. I think it was always forced upon me. Ugh, I'm dying. I'm like I'm feeling I'm feeling mostly better today. I I've been dealing with a lot of like kind of like dizziness and poor circulation, which I think are related, right? Because like the blood is not going like enough to my head, which I think is making me feel a bit lightheaded. I think it's also I think it's also like just iron deficiency because when I was when I was sick, I wasn't taking my iron supplements because I was just like, what's the point? You know, I'm just gonna like lie in bed. And I was already taking like a lot of pills and stuff like that, so I was like, you know, like a lot of like medications. So then like or medicines, I guess I should say. So like I was like I didn't take my iron supplement, but now I think I'm feeling the effects of it. I think I'm just like I think I'm very iron deficient right now. Your shower and bathtub separate. You're feeling a honey and milk with lavender bath. That sounds kind of nice. Enjoy. They realize you guys differentiate between bath and shower. Someone could say to me that they're gonna take a bath, and I would assume it was talking about a shower. I think some people maybe use it interchangeably, like I'm gonna bathe, you know, like oh I'm gonna bathe. But like if someone says I'm gonna take a bath, like I'm gonna take a bath, and I think they're gonna actually like take a bath, you know, like not have a shower. Um, Bathing is just the act of cleaning yourself. Yeah, I think if someone if someone said like I'm gonna yeah if I was gonna if someone's like I'm gonna like bathe, then maybe I could see it going both ways. But I think usually because like saying like shower so common here, like oh I'm gonna shower. So like I think usually people just say I'm gonna have a bath. Um, yeah. So I wouldn't think anyone was gonna have a shower if they said that. But yeah, it's I think it might just depend on the place too. At least over here, people just say shower or like I'm gonna. I don't think there's anything anywhere. But yeah, also welcome in Ricky. Hope you're doing well today. Yeah, I think technically it's a long weekend this weekend, but I think I'm gonna work on Monday because um I've been off work for like 3 weeks now because I technically went to work like very briefly on Monday morning, but then I realized very quickly that I should not be working because I was very sick. Um, so yeah, I haven't worked for like 3 weeks, so I'm just gonna work that day, and then I'll take a different day off. It's probably it's probably called. So I just read that. And welcome in, Cookie. Hope you're doing well today. Um, but yeah, so yeah, I'm just gonna work tomorrow instead. But I think everyone else, it's like a big long weekend here, and I think all the kids are off school now, so stuff will be pretty busy around. So I don't know what I will get up to. Did I miss something? No, we're just chatting about random stuff, talking about bath versus shower. um, but yeah, I've literally just been like sitting around watching TV because I I can't even like really like get up and walk around. I kind of want to go to the store like eventually, but I'm kind of like I'm worried that I'm gonna go to the store and then I'm gonna feel like really tired. I'm not gonna be able to like complete my like job, you know. So like we'll see. But surely I should be able to walk from like the parking lot to the store, walk around the store and get like a few things. But I don't know. I'm either gonna get really I'm either gonna get really like dizzy or I'm gonna get really sweaty. Preferably sweaty. I'd rather not faint in Walmart, you know? But we'll see, we'll see. I might wait a couple more days because it's a long weekend. And then maybe I'll probably be fine by then. You wanting to put a TV in your shower? I know, get something cheaper. You can get like on Amazon, you can get like a mount for your phone. I have one of those in my shower, so I can listen to YouTube videos while I'm showering. It's not like super helpful because like you could just put it outside the shower and blast it really loud. It's not like I'm watching the screen. Because I felt kind of weird showering with my phone like facing me, so I put it to the side. So it's not like I'm really looking at the screen, but I guess if an ad comes on, you could skip it. And welcome in, Dijon. Hope things have been well on your end, and the cough illness has been getting better. By the way, the latest cosplay was quite cute. Yes, I love the Farina cosplay. Here's the 4 months and many more. Cheers. That was a very nice message. Thank you, Dijon. I hope you've been well too. I've been good other than the last 1 week where I was very sick, but I'm feeling much, much better. I'm no longer actively dying. I just have like a cough, obviously left over. So, but you know, the dry cough after the sickness just takes a while. It's not big enough. You listen to audiobook when I shower in the morning. Oh, you want something bigger than your phone? Okay, okay. Well, maybe you can get a TV. I don't know. Um, yeah, I like listening to something in the shower because it's boring to shower, you know? It's nice to just stand there in the hot water and just enjoy a nice moist critical video. COVID? No, it wasn't COVID. I took so many COVID tests, but it was probably just a flu or some sort of like chest infection or something like that. Um, I'm not sure. It was something. And it was something kind of bad, but like I was fine. I was fine. Summer colds suck. Yeah, I don't know. I think I must have caught it on the plane because I got sick like I got sick like pretty much right after I came home. I either caught it like I either caught it in London or I just got on the plane. Remember COVID? Those were the days. It's still the days, man. People are still out there getting COVID. But yeah, definitely the lockdown days, those were different days, you know? It makes me feel kind of nostalgic sometimes. Like whenever I think about Animal Crossing, whenever I think about Animal Crossing, that's like it feels so nostalgic. I remember just sitting at home for like hours just playing Animal Crossing. But yeah, that was actually a crazy time. I remember when it was like, I remember when it like, I remember when like I was like, can we even like where we be like questioning whether you're allowed to go places? You're like, can I go here? Like, can I have my friend over? Like what like you know like it was it's crazy to even think about. It in COVID a couple months ago, it still sucks. It really does. It really does. I had it in September. So I've had two quite severe illnesses in the past year, which I don't know why. I'm usually someone like I'm usually someone who like never like I never get this like I get colds, yeah, but like I never been like seriously ill since I was like a kid. And then in the last year I've gotten sick twice. I read online that like having COVID, especially if it was like if you had it kind of like intensely, like you were sick for a while, apparently it can like kind of like mess up it can kind of like make you like more like susceptible to like future illnesses because it kind of like messes with your immune system, but they don't really know. I couldn't really find like I heard a lot of people saying that, but it seemed like it wasn't anything like 100%. Um, I know I'm late, but you're watching The Penthouse. Is that a show? Hope you're enjoying it. Yeah, I need a new show to watch, or like a new show, or like a new movie. I'm not sure, or like just more movies. But I think like watching like finding a show to watch is like better because you can watch it for a longer period. Because if you're like finding a movie each time is tough. Um, you impossibly put up a selfie. I took a few days to work at a few days. Sorry, a few days ago at work on Bumble, and apparently now it's your most popular photo. Let's go, let's go. I'm glad. Um, you reunited with Kimmy thanks to COVID. We knew each other since we were 8, but the pandemic helped with the bond. Wait, I didn't know this. I thought you guys were just always married, honestly. But that's actually really sweet. And now look at you. Avoided COVID until getting it August for the first time. Yeah, yeah. No, no, I don't think I ever. I mean, unless I was like asymptomatic or was like a very mild kind of cold. Um, like yeah, I never got it till last year, and it was brutal. You got in Jan. Luckily, it doesn't affect me as much anymore. What happened? How do you develop this immunity? I would like to know. I had 4 vaccines and I was still like dead for like a week. It's a K drama. Oh wait, no, no. Yeah, I think I've heard about that one actually. Um, it did make you hate eggs and coffee for a while though. That wasn't great. Oh, how could it make you hate eggs? That sucks. Yeah, my COVID never affected my taste. I was actually totally fine with that. I don't know if I've had it. You haven't tested since your work stopped making me, like 3 years ago. I mean, I guess you haven't been like seriously ill either, so that's good. I guess you wouldn't know if you had it if you're just like we're like some people just get like slight runny nose or like nothing, so you wouldn't know. The strains of late haven't been that bad. Both times I got it wasn't too bad. Had flus that were worse. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Um, but like I don't know. I definitely think like this flu was pretty bad. Like I had a fever for 5 days, right? But COVID was worse. Like I remember like being I didn't leave the house for like 7. No, it was probably longer. I was sick for quite a long time. Um, but yeah, it just depends though, cause like I had a friend like I had a friend visiting me at the time, and like yeah, it just really depends. Like you sometimes I think it's like you just never know because it's probably like even if it's the same strain, like you can have like a way stronger reaction or you can have like um a way like just like nothing. Because my brother got COVID too, and my mom like she either didn't catch it or was asymptomatic, but she was like living with them the whole time. So like it seems unlikely that she didn't catch it, but I think she was maybe negative the whole time. I can't remember. Um, Last time I didn't even have a fever. One only way I knew a friend forced you to take a test before you hung out. Yeah, I mean sometimes you're asymptomatic. You never know. But like most people don't just test themselves randomly, so I guess you just wouldn't know. But yeah, this time when I got sick, I tested myself many times, but it's definitely not COVID. Um, because I have 3 negative tests. So I think it's just some sort of flu or chest infection. I will never find out. It definitely wasn't strep. Because I got a strep test because I was worried that it could have been strep. Um, but yeah, now that I have this cough, apparently if you have strep, you wouldn't have a cough. So now I can confirm it is not strep. But yeah, I couldn't even see a doctor, so I wouldn't even know what it was. But it's some sort of it was something viral. Like I think like if it doesn't go away, like if you're sick for like a week, more than a week, like 2 weeks, like and it doesn't go away, it's definitely you definitely need like antibiotics. Um, it's not too bad. But luckily it didn't affect my taste. I need to eat lots of good food because I didn't eat that much while I was sick. Like I didn't eat for like 4 days pretty much. So I need to eat lots of yummy food and like get all those like gain all those calories back. So maybe I'll just go out and get some good food. Because recently, like after I gotten a bit better, I will like suddenly have a craving for like an unhealthy food, and then I will like it'll be like chocolate or something, and then I'll go to eat the chocolate, and then I'm like, I can't do it. Like it was like some like once in a while I'm like, oh, I want to eat something like sweet, like I want to eat something, and then I can't do it. I'm like, I want to eat fruit, so I don't know what's wrong with me. Maybe I've like fixed my brain, and now I can only like I guess it wouldn't be that bad, right? Um, like I guess it wouldn't be that bad if I was like I just couldn't eat unhealthy foods and I only want to eat fruit. I guess that'd be kind of expensive. You're symptomatic, but it's super mild. No fever, slight cough, felt a bit weak. Oh, like you just felt like you had like maybe a bit of a cold, but nothing else. Yeah, that's not too bad. Um, I think the selfie is doing well. I think the selfie is doing well because you're wearing a shirt where you can actually see the gym gains. Everything in your profile is either when I was scrawny boy, or I thought I said scrawny body, but scrawny boy, or two covered up. You gotta be smart with your dating app photos. Like I would say, like in my unsolicited, unprofessional advice, um, yeah, I mean, obviously, if you have been working out, show that off, of course. Not in like a douchey way, like not like the shirtless gym selfie kind of thing. But definitely, yeah, not the like the first photo should just be you by yourself, of course. Um, but photo with friends is good to show that you have friends, especially if it's like a group photo and there's like women there. Good, like green flag, to show that you, yeah, get friends. Yes, yes, it's important. Two would be like showing off like you with like an activity, something like a hobby, to show that you like touch grass, or not even touch grass, like 'cause, there are people, there are other there are, there are all types of people, so just whatever your actual hobby is, to show that you have interests. I think it's important to show that you have interests and you're not just some like boring guy. um I think stuff like that is good. And welcome in, Angel. How are you? How are things? You're suffering with gastritis, and you're suffering from or you're still with gastritis and you're suffering from the cravings. I'm sorry, Ricky. Yeah, I can have a bit of like, obviously it's nothing like gastritis. Um but I can definitely have a bit of a sensitive stomach, so I know that feeling where it's like, I want to eat like for me it's sometimes like spicy food. Like I'm like, oh, I want to eat spicy food, but I know that like my stomach is not happy today. It is really like it is really gonna upset my stomach. So you know, it's a and then but like, but I'm pretty good at I'm lactose intolerant. I'm pretty good at um like avoiding dairy things. That's not a problem for me. Back to studying. Got you with that look. For now, I feel better. Thank you, thank you. And good luck with studying. You take a picture of yourself because you'll try next time on your run. I think it's good also. Oh, yeah, yeah. It's also good if not all your photos are selfies. Because, like, selfies are very, like, you're taking them yourself. And they can be, like, kind of, like, they're usually, like, um, they're usually from, like, you just want, like, a variety of photos. If they're all selfies, then, like, I think you definitely want photos that someone else has taken. Um, Especially because like it will show off your gains as well. No luck needed. Gonna need luck on Tuesday for the exam. Okay, good luck for the exam. I hope it goes well. You hate when people take pictures of me, but I feel like it's good. Okay, obviously weigh the pros and cons. Like I guess a good selfie is probably better than um like a really terrible photo that someone else took of you. But I think it also shows that like, because like okay, for me it's like kind of like a red flag if you're looking at someone's profile, and like all their photos of like are just of like selfies of them in like their bedroom, because I feel like it doesn't tick those boxes that I said before. um it's a $600 exam. Company won't reimburse you if you fail. What? my god. That's such high pressure. I'm sure you will pass, so I'm sure you'll pass. You're gonna do great. I swiped right last night on such a profile. I'm just speaking from the girl's perspective though. I think it's especially on dating apps. Like I'm not being like an incel about it, but like definitely on dating apps, I think it's a different I think there's a lot more there's a lot more like men than women on dating apps. So it's a bit of it's a bit unbalanced, right? Which is not the case IRL. Just on dating apps are not real life, you know. They're different. A different breed. So, but also like you have to be careful with that too, even with the women, because like girls are tricky, okay? Like girls are like we are good at taking photos. Like we are really good at taking selfies, you know. Like there can be some deception there. Um, I think it's good when there's a variety of photos for both sides. Yeah, like there's filters, there's lots of. I mean, I guess you could do that on a forward-facing photo too, but like maybe she's only taking photos from a certain angle. You know, she looked a certain way from a certain angle. We all have our best angles. I mean, if she looks pretty in the photo, she's probably pretty. Not saying, not saying she's not like just completely different, but also like you just don't get much information about them, you know. Like I think it's good to have like a good overall like look. So they see like someone who seems well rounded, you know. It would be interesting because you really are like because you're dating your dating app profile can only contain a certain like so much information, right? You can't just write like paragraphs and paragraphs on like on your bio. Like no one's gonna read that anyway. So like the photos are the thing that most people are gonna look at. So you may as well put your best foot forward and like make yourself seem as attractive as possible in those photos, right? Like with like the content of the photos, like not just you, but like you know, like I said, like doing like activities, show off your hobbies, show off your friends. If you have a dog, oh, take a photo with a dog. That's actually a really good pro tip. I think like I have no evidence on this, but like taking a photo with the dog or like some sort of pet probably increases your chances. I would say probably like 5 to 10%. Yeah, I think it's right? I think it's a good tip. Because dogs are cute, you know. Like maybe they'll be like they'll be like I'm not sure if I want to swipe right on this guy, but then like they'll be like, oh, but I could meet that cute dog. So like it could turn a maybe into a yes. So I think and it shows that you're caring and you like animals. I think it's a good trait. I should be a coach. I will look at people's profiles and I will judge the hell out of them. I think there are coaches actually that do that. I was watching who was it? I was watching some some YouTuber I watch recently and they like um and they like there was like actual like coach that they like hired. Do you want to look at mine? I mean, if you want me to, I can try. But it's also like one person's opinion, you know, like there's you know, like I'm just one person. And there are lots of like people but like I think there's some like general things. Like I think there's lots of things that like maybe all girls will dislike, you know. But I think it just depends. But maybe there's like if you have like just one photo and it's just a black screen and then you're like I can't show my face, I'm married. Actually, maybe I'm sure maybe someone would look at that. I don't know. That exists. Sometimes people do that and I'm like, why Like who would ever like if there's like literally no photo of you, that's sketchy as hell. On an app where it's like just photos pretty much. Like what are you gonna do? Um, but yeah, it's I'm not a huge fan of dating apps. I think they're kind of a hassle, man. They're so like time consuming. But I never I never really bothered. I never got very far except like reading funny messages with my friends, you know. And there are some weird people out there. Some of the profiles, man, are so funny. um, so I guess if you just compare yourself to those, like and if you just compare yourself to those, like maybe I guess you're doing fine. I keep getting likes, but I can't do anything about it unless I pay. Oh, where it's like I think it like shows you like this many people liked you, and pay to unlock to see like who liked you, right? Um, I think though like on Hinge, you can see who liked you. Or by any chance swipe right on the same person. It's annoying, but that means like doesn't that mean like if they liked you and you saw them, you probably swiped left on them, right? Keep getting recommended Hinge instead of Bumble. Hinge is actually so so funny because there's like you get like prompts and there's like a few prompts that you answer and some of the answers to people's prompts are so funny. So it's good. It's good. Uh, I think it's a bit less superficial maybe. It has or at least it has a reputation of being a bit less superficial than just like swipe right, swipe left up. Do you have experience with Hinge? Not really. Not really. I like I said, I've never really seriously used a dating app. I've mostly just like read like I said, Hinge. There's some really funny like because you can answer like prompts. The people do some really funny stuff with them, but not really. I think it's but yeah, it seems to have the reputation of being like less superficial and a bit more um like serious, I guess. I don't know. But I guess it's just a matter of preference or just it's a numbers game, I guess. And welcome into Codian. How are you? I'm fine. I'm fine. My voice is so hoarse today, and I don't know why. I sound like I feel like I sound like a slightly different person. The weather is very weird today, by the way. It was like it keeps going like really dark and then really light and then really dark again, which is the worst lighting, which is the worst weather for me because of the lighting. I hate it. Horse. Yes, I sound like horse. Actually, there were many horses in Wales as well. People don't talk about this as well. But like there was also cows and horses. I seen a lot of horses horses. Hope your stream goes amazing. Thank you, Sushi. I hope you've been well. But yeah, it's just my cough is just annoying because like I feel mostly fine otherwise. It's just like why is the one symptom that's left one that affects my ability to talk, you know? It's farm country for sure. Yeah. Yeah, there's a I mean, the one thing that was really like um the one thing that really struck me about Wales and just like I guess the UK in general is that like you have these like huge rolling fields, right? But there's like no trees on them, right? Cuz like here it's like every inch of land here is like covered in trees, like huge trees as well. So like you would never have like a huge like field like and like you could just see like miles out and there's like no trees. It's just like grass, right? That's definitely a different sense of the landscape, you know? So, and like obviously here, like we have like huge mountains on the background, so you can always see like the huge mountains above. Where I live, it's covered in forest too. Yeah, that's why it's strange to see like huge open fields like that because we don't really have that unless it's like actually like yeah like a farm like farmland. And welcome in Maestro. How are you? Yeah, so it's cool. There's lots of like pretty landscapes of different varieties. You know, I know I'm like a Vancouver shill, and I'm like I still stand by it. Vancouver is still the most beautiful place I've been. um, but some other places are nice too. How am I feeling? Um, I am feeling better. I don't have a fever still. Um, it's just the cough. It's still left over. My sore throat is gone, which is very nice. I can eat normally. It doesn't feel like swallowing knives when I'm eating, which is great. I love that. I'm still feeling quite dizzy and my circulation is bad. And I think it's because I thought it was because of my illness. Um, but now I think I just might be iron deficient. That's what I think. Cause I didn't take my iron supplements the whole time I was sick. So I think maybe just I think maybe I just need to catch up a bit, you know? I don't think I'm dehydrated. Don't worry. I'm definitely not dehydrated. I am a I'm drinking so much water. I do think it's the iron because I also wasn't eating, right? So like um I also wasn't eating, so like I definitely wasn't getting any source of iron from food because I wasn't eating like, you know, like all, all the iron foods, you know. So I think I'm just deprived of nutrients. I might go pick up like a multivitamin or something eventually, but I am eating lots of my mom gave me lots of fruit and stuff like that, so we're fine. Um, too soft, not enough iron. Yeah, I gotta pump the iron. To get some of those Costco vitamins. Which ones? There's so many kinds. Should I get the gummy vitamins from Costco? I'm sure they have some good ones now. But yeah, it's I think yeah, Costco is the best place to get supplements. I do take vitamin D, yeah. Um yeah. No, I take vitamin D. I live in a place where I never see the sunlight. I take vitamin D. Um but yeah, like I said before, I like really cut back on the supplements because like one, they're kind of expensive and I'm pretty sure like you don't need like half of them, you know? Cuz I was taking like a lot for a while and then I was just like um I was like, you know what? You probably don't need that many. So I've cut it down to and vitamin D and iron. Um but and I was taking sorry. I was taking probiotic for a while and I was kind of into it. I was like, yeah, probiotic is good, but I'm off I'm no longer probiotic enjoyer anymore. It's like it was really messing up my stomach. Um so I've given up. I think I just can't handle it. Maybe I need less or maybe I need like a different kind, but you know, I'm just gonna try to just live without it. I don't know. I'm not gonna mess around. Does Canada have airborne gummies? I don't know. I'm not sure the brands. We definitely have many kinds of gummy vitamins. M&M's the best Costco supplement. Sure, Ricky, sure. Um, yeah, I unfortunately didn't go into the M&M world in London because there was huge lines to get into every store. I was like, what the hell? There's like a huge line just to get in. So I was like, well, I'm not gonna line up just to buy some M&Ms. Your geographic location is not to blame for you not seeing sunlight. Okay. I got so much sunlight while I was on holiday. You have no idea. I think I got a sunburn. Probably not a sunburn. I probably could not get a sunburn in the UK, but I was outside so much. I was wearing sunscreen every day. I was doing great. Um, you went from probiotic to antibiotic. True, true. I'm on team antibiotic. Um, you're definitely going to one of those in America. Yes, you really should. I've definitely been to one. I went to one in New York, and I remember they had this huge wall of like M&M dispensers, and you just get a bag, and like you could just like pull like I don't know if you have these at the grocery store, but like at the grocery store there's like a bulk section, and sometimes you could just like there's like dispensers of different ones. So there was like dispensers for each kind of M&M, like every color, and then there's like peanut ones, almond ones, like pretzel ones, whatever. Like they had like everything, and obviously merchandise. Yeah, and then Ricky's gonna come out dressed head to toe, like M&M shirt, M&M pants, M&M hat. Gonna be a walking M&M ad. But goes to the United Kingdom, gets a sunburn. Yeah. Can you imagine? I don't think I got a sunburn. I don't. Yeah. I mean, okay. I guess I used to think I don't burn super easy, but I used to be a lot darker when I was younger. So I think I lost a lot of melanin since I was a kid. Like I actually used to be quite dark. Um. Don't doubt it. I won't. I won't. I can't wait for the day where you go to the M&M store. I don't know where they have them. Definitely New York. Definitely Vegas. But I'm not sure. I go to New York City, the first thing I go to is M&M World and Nintendo store. When I was there, I don't think they had a Nintendo store. Because I was there in 2016. I don't know if they had a Nintendo store. Maybe I just didn't know. I wasn't a gamer at the time. Your skin is adapted to cave-like conditions. Like those blind cave-dwelling insects that have transparent skin. That is me, yeah. Do I look darker though? I was actually outside a lot. Maybe I'm slightly darker than before. And Wakaman Ken, how goes it? Oh, it's been fine. I'm still like kind of like I'm better, but I'm still like kind of in recovery mode. I'm kind of taking it easy. I'm trying to like clean up because like like obviously when you're sick, I'm not doing any chores stuff like that. So I'm trying to catch up and like clean up and stuff, but it's slow going because I can't really do all of it at once. I really need to vacuum because I can see it's dusty, but it's um it's hard to fully do it. Um, they didn't have Nintendo store yet. Okay, probably not. Maybe my brother would have wanted to go if there was one. Um, but to keep moving a little bit, yeah, I probably should because I think like last time I was sick, I became so weak afterwards, and I kind of wanted to build my strength back up, and I think my circulation has been really bad, so I think it's because from just lying there, all the blood pooled to the back of my body. Brought the finest European pathogens back. Yeah, a nice souvenir. Um, I don't know where I got it. I'm usually quite careful, but I wasn't really careful on the way home because I was like, oh, I could catch a cold on the way home, no big deal. But I didn't anticipate that I would be this sick. So, had I realized that this was a possibility, I would have been extremely careful. But you know, I guess it's also just luck sometimes. Even if you were wearing a mask, like you might have still caught something. I let my guard down. Hope you feel better soon. Oh, I already feel so much better. I was actually like dying, so I'm I'm feeling better. It's just a cough mainly. But the cough usually doesn't go away for a while. It's just annoying when you're like mid sentence and you feel the cough coming. Like it's just it's annoying. As someone who likes to talk this much, and and I was looking forward to coming back and streaming, and it's like I'm only back for like a week, right? So I wanted to like get my streams in while I could, but I couldn't even stream on Wednesday because I was so ill. But I can't even stream that long. Like yesterday, I could only stream for like an hour and a half, and I think today will probably be the same too. It's not really any easier to talk. Um, and I've been feeling kind of dizzy. Means loses their voice and falls into a catatonic state from lack of yapping. Oh my god, if I lost my voice, that'd be so sad. That'd be like worse than COVID. I'd rather lose my legs, you know. Okay, no, not my legs. I'd rather lose a toe. Not the big toe, but like maybe like a smaller toe. The legs you use this so much, exactly. Okay, no, but that'd actually be really bad. I need them. What would I do in Pilates without my legs? I'm not looking forward to Pilates next week. It will have been like 4 weeks since I last went. I'm gonna tell my instructor. Well, my instructor knows I was sick, so I'm gonna hopefully she takes it easy. um, but she already thought I was weak, so we'll see. We'll see. I was actually doing a lot of arm workouts before I left. Like I was doing like an arm workout like every other day. So I need to get back onto that, but I don't know when it. I think now is a bit too early. Maybe maybe starting like next week. I could get back into it. I don't want to overdo it because like obviously like I'm still trying to recover. Working out after a break is so brutal. Oh, I hope she doesn't go too hard on me. If she makes me do some like crazy abs, I don't even know if like my abs are still here. They're not that hard. Not gonna lie. Like usually when I like flex and I touch it, it's like quite hard. But I think they're gone, man. Um, but they usually come back quite fast. Luckily, the good news is the the good news is um I lost a bunch of weight after not eating 4 days, so whatever gains I do get will be very visible. So I guess that's a good thing. I'll be able to see my abs right away when they come back. Yeah, abs are hard because there's no iron in them anymore. That's true. That's true. I need to pump them full of iron, and then they will get their hardness back. I guess I'm just missing a lot of things, so we'll see. But I literally like cannot do ab workouts at home. Like I do not have the discipline. Like like I will give up before it is time to give up, you know? So I think but but pretty much every week at Pilates there is some sort of ab workout, so it's not really a problem. I'm not too bothered about doing it at home, you know? I'll just I'll just let it because like no matter what I do, even if we're doing like an arm workout, somehow there's abs involved, you know? And she's like, oh, it's time for we've moved on from the lats to like now like the back the lower what are they called from the back from the lower trapeges, is that right? Yeah, we moved on to those and they are so weak that like she just makes me do it without the weights. Like she's like, because like even with the lowest weight, which is like just there's no springs, it's just like my body weight on the carriage. I can't do it. Like so like we we just started doing it just without weights. The third round of your core routine is basically a half the intensity of the first two. Exactly. I feel like it's just really hard to like force yourself to because like ab workouts suck so much. You need like a special level of discipline to force yourself to do it like to the point where you actually need to do it, you know? So I've just never been able to because like when I do like other workouts, like I usually do like leg workouts, like I usually do like glutes and like arms and like other stuff like that, like squats, whatever. Like that kind of stuff I can do till I'm like, you know, like to the point where it's like, wow, this is really hard, you know? Like and then I can go past that point where it's like, oh, this is really hard, and then I keep going, right? But then then with the abs, when I reach the point where I'm like, ooh, this is a bit hard, I'm like, I should give up. You know, because like I feel like the ab one is just like especially brutal. So Um, it is I just feel like it's not effective when I do it myself at home. But yeah, it's it's okay. I don't really yeah, I don't want a six pack either. I don't really care about having a six pack. I just want to be able to like, sit up on a bed in a comfortable way and not and not and not strain other muscles when I'm doing stuff. So it's not a big deal. I'll probably stream till like like 1:30, like 30 more minutes because I don't know, for some reason when I just talk for that amount of time, I just start to feel really dizzy. I think I'm just I really do think I'm just anemic, but maybe it is because of the illness. Um After watching your streams, you got your job back, your wife came back, your dog came back alive, and your hair regrew. Thanks for so much. You're welcome. You're welcome. All in a day's work. But yeah, welcome in, Firecog. I hope you're doing well. I'm glad. I'm glad. I mean, it sounds like you're doing well, actually. It sounds like a lot of good things happened. It's yeah. I don't. Oh, speaking of hair growing back, I'm in kind of on the fence. Like, I think right now it's dyed brown, right? And probably by like the end of summer, the roots will have grown out to the point where I'm like, done. I don't want to have like a full hair color dyed because I can already see the roots and I hate it. So I think I'll probably just dye it back to the like black. So it's like, it'll just grow out. and then and then I will think about it. I was thinking about maybe getting like hair extensions because then I can have like, you know, because like when your hair reaches like the awkward section, it's like really annoying because like but short hair is nice, but then your hair is like here, like it's just like an awkward length, It's like kind of touching your shoulders, kind of not. So maybe getting it past the awkward stage, hair extensions will be nice. And then when my hair is long, I can have hair extensions, so I can have like nice, thick, long hair, just like a idol, Because I was getting off the plane, and the girl in front of me had like really long, pretty hair. It wasn't extensions, but like I was like, man, her hair is so nice. um, it might be time to go neon green. I think if I did that, I wouldn't have hair anymore. And welcome in, Jack. And welcome in, Jimmy. Hope you're doing well. Man, I'm dizzy. I don't even think I'm dehydrated. I think it's just talking. I think just talking is hard. I lose all the air out of my lungs. This is just how it works. But I think I think I'm ready to go back to work, Like it's not like I'm like a little bit weak, a little bit tired, but it's been so long. It's been so long. I think it's just wanna I think I reached a point where I'm like wanna go back to work, Because like after 2 weeks off, I'm like, you know what, I could still be on vacation, I don't mind, but um now I'm like I just kinda want like my normal life back. Yeah, but I want my temperature thing to go back because it's very annoying. But yeah, other than that, I don't think I have too many. I don't think I have too many other symptoms. My appetite is definitely back, which is good. I'm trying to eat a lot to make up for the time that I didn't eat. Um, but maybe that's what my body is doing because I feel like even if I just ate, I'm like hungry again. I'm like trying to um have like lots of healthy snacks. Um, it's it's but okay. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. My brain. I also have like slight brain fog as well. Like after being sick, sometimes I'm like it's sometimes it's very hard to like coherently like follow a train of thought. Um, also, I I sent in a request, or sorry, I didn't send in a request. There's like a weird. Okay, I wanted to know if I got my flu shot last year because I think it will be really, really like a tragic case of irony if this was the 1 year I actually got my flu shot and I got like a terrible case of the flu for the first time since I was a kid, you know? Um, so I was kind of curious. So the only way to like view your immunization records is like do this like it's not the only way, but like the easiest way is like to like you have to get this you have to get this app to put in like your care card information, and then like also like you have to take a video of yourself to verify your identity. So I had to take a picture of myself, and then I had to take a video of myself where like it was like nod your head up and down, um say your full name, and then it was like say the name on the screen, and it would just be like a random word. You had to say the word on the screen, and then and then you had to send that video to them. You had to send that video to the government so they can like verify your identity. So I guess someone's gonna watch that really awkward. It's someone's job to like watch really awkward videos of people like like verifying their identity, and then like just like that. I feel like that'd be like such a. I feel like that'd be such a. I don't know if it's a funny job or like a terrible job. Because I feel like if you get a lot of like weird videos, right? Like a lot of like old people too who like don't know how to do it. Um, but I feel like it'd also be kind of boring. Where to apply to get that job? The government of Canada, apparently. But yeah, it's very random. I felt really weird doing it, but hopefully, they get back to me after the long weekend, and I can see if I got my flu shot. Because if I did, it would be so sad. But maybe I just got curious. But yeah, it was either that or like go in person. I'm like, I'm not going in person to get this. So I was like, I'll take the stupid video. But I don't know why they need this whole process just for that, but it it's okay. Yeah, because I couldn't find like an appointment. I definitely didn't have an appointment, but I have a weird memory of like um I have a weird memory of like the pharmacist being like, "Oh, like, do you want to just get the flu shot at the same time?" And I maybe have did say yes, but I don't really remember. I remember thinking about booking it for the same time, but then I was like, "Oh, like I won't do that because I got really I had a pretty strong reaction to some of the COVID boosters, so I didn't want to like double up, right? But maybe put on the spot by the pharmacist, I might have said yes, you know? What AI has made us do to verify our identity. Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, I don't know what the purpose of it is. Cause like I don't know. Um, I don't know. Maybe I guess they're just being like extra safe, but about these records. I'm glad you're getting better. It's a nice day outside here in America. It's a pretty nice day outside here too, but I am not going out because I don't think I might be well enough for like a walk, but I'm not sure. I've just been getting very dizzy, so I'm just worried that like if I go out and like try to do something, I'm worried I'll like faint. Um, and I don't really want to do that, like going to the store, right? So like I'll see. Maybe I'll try like walking around my apartment like multiple times, and see like and see how I feel. But yeah, don't be a hero. Yeah, I don't really have a need to go out yet, so I'll be careful. Tomorrow's a holiday as well, so I thought, yeah, because I was like, oh, tomorrow's a holiday, so I don't have singing lessons. But it turns out my singing instructor just like left, so I don't have singing lessons anyway. So I was like, okay, well that's fine. um, but yeah, I don't need to leave the house technically to like um like I don't need. Well, I mean, okay, I probably will try to go on Tuesday. Um, because I do want to go to the store because I have not been shopping since I came. I've not been to the grocery store like since I came back. Um, because the first day I was sick, and my mom actually went grocery shopping for me, and she bought me a bunch of stuff because she asked me if I wanted her to go for me because like I was sick. Um, but then I said no, but then she did anyway, which was very sweet. And it turns out I really needed it because I was not able to go to the store, so it was actually a very good thing. Um, Meiji cutting out all contact with Vancouver while claiming to love Vancouver. I never said I love people. I said I love the city, you know, like or I like how pretty it looks, you know. But I didn't say I interact with the citizens because I definitely don't. I think lately it's been like I don't know, like I wouldn't say it's like dangerous. I wouldn't say it's dangerous, but like there's been a lot of like there's I don't know there's been a lot of like crimes and stuff on the news. But I think you know it depends what area you're in. I think it's generally a pretty safe place, but I think it's good to be careful. But yeah, I don't go like too much into the downtown. It's I don't have any need to. It's kind of gross. But the nature is where it's at. Yeah, I'll go to the store eventually. I'm actually running dangerously low on rice, which is like, you know, obviously like I need that to live. So I'll have to go out at some point. But yeah, you're doing a very good job of shilling right now. Look, I think it's. Oh, here, how we were. I think we were rated the. Well, I think we were rated. Is it was it the most unaffordable place in the world? Maybe it might have been second. We might be behind like like I don't know where it was, like Shanghai or like Hong Kong or something like that. Might be Hong Kong. We got rated quite high. um, Probably like Tokyo and Oslo, the old classics. For most unaffordable places, it's not. It's not. It's definitely not Tokyo. It's somewhere. It's. I think it was always. I think we were usually third. Number one was I think Hong Kong, and number two was probably New York. I think Vancouver was up there, but I think we were rated top. I don't know. I think it was like most unaffordable place in Canada, which is definitely true. Hong Kong. Oh, it's Sydney. Oh, okay. Sydney. That sounds familiar now. And Welcome in Tangerine. You've had Red Velvet's Cosmic on repeat 24/7. I haven't listened yet. I have to. I do love Red Velvet. Is it good? I mean, I guess it's good if it's on repeat 24/7. um, I was enjoying Wendy's comeback. So I've had that on my playlist, but I haven't had the chance to watch the latest thing I watched was Nion's comeback. But I haven't listened to like the B-sides yet either. It's in your top three. Really? Okay. What are the other two in the top three? That will that will help me determine if we have the same taste. Why is number one Psycho? um, for me, top three: Red Velvet, Psycho. I actually don't know. I actually really like Russian Roulette. I also love Red Flavor and Peekaboo. But I don't know. I think it's kind of hard to pick. I like Bad Boy a lot recently. You've been hooked on Proto Martyr lately? Do you have the same taste? I don't think so. I don't think so. I mean, I've been hooked on Hamilton lately. That's actually what I've been hooked on. I've been listening to a lot of show tunes. Listening to Hamilton, Book of Mormon, but bunch of stuff. I'm back on the show tunes grind. I also recently found out, you know, I didn't realize David Diggs was like the lobster or like the crab in the latest Little Mermaid. I had no idea. um, which is kind of cool. But other than that, yeah, I haven't really, I haven't been really listening to that much new music. I've been kind of busy, so I didn't get a chance to catch up. There's always, and I know Lisa just released a new song, but I haven't gone in there yet. I'm very slow. We'll have to update this playlist eventually. Otherwise, people are gonna be like, "Why isn't this on here? Why isn't this on here?" Because I I've not been adding anything. Still waiting for the new clipping album. Does he update that often, or was that like a one-time thing? It is like an ongoing thing. Your barb asked me what kind of music a musician listens to. And I didn't know how to tell him. I only listen to Disney classics and Geo. Oh no. What did you tell him? I mean Disney. I've been listening to Disney classics as well. Disney classics are so good. My favorite Disney song is actually "I Won't Say I'm in Love." I love that song. And the song I was learning for singing recently was a song that I recently learned that the actress who plays Megara played Belle in the stage adaptation. So she that I was that's the song I was learning. The actual group he's in. They have 4 albums. Oh, okay, okay. I wasn't sure if it was like just like a project that he did, but it wasn't like a permanent thing. That guy's busy, man. He's doing so many things. He's in The Little Mermaid and he's making like a weird noise music album. That's a he has a diverse taste. They're like friends from college. Oh, interesting, interesting. Um, I told him like jazz and Latin music, which I enjoy, but I don't look for Latin music to listen to. I mean, fair enough, fair enough. You gave him the PR answer. Yeah, Disney music is good. I don't think he would have judged you. Maybe the Geo part, but um, I don't know. Yeah, it's what was I gonna say? I literally cannot remember. But I haven't listened to like the every time like a song from like Wish came on, I just skipped it because I haven't listened to it myself. But I haven't watched the movie first of all. But like, everyone was saying the music was so bad. Like I kept seeing so many videos from like the music side of YouTube, and like everyone was saying it's so bad. So I just did not bother listening to it. But maybe it's okay. Yeah, the so David in Hamilton plays Lafayette and Thomas Jefferson, and in London the guy who played the guy who, oh, speaking of Psycho, here it is. Um David, the guy who played those roles, like David's role in the London Hamilton, was so good. He was great. He was so funny too. I didn't actually realize like how funny his role was, but he was really really funny. I listened to This Is the Thanks I Get from that. Yeah, people are saying like the the it just wasn't like very well. It just wasn't very well written, you know. So maybe just I have not been watching the latest. Is Inside Out 2 supposed to be good? Is it out? I don't know if it's out or if it's like coming out very soon. But like if anyone's watched, I don't know if it's supposed to be good. Because Inside Out 1 was obviously very good. And I also heard that they recast Bill Hader and Mindy Kaling. I don't know how to pronounce the name. I already forgot. Which is kind of random. Like they just like recast people from like the main, the main like they were like two of the like the what am I trying to say? They were two of like the emotions. I'm like you really like Disney. You really recast 2 of them. It's crazy. Only in theaters at the moment. Ah, okay, okay, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'll watch it. What was the other movie that? There was another movie coming out that I wasn't sure if I was gonna watch. Actually, let me check. Let me check. Um, like, 'cause I definitely want to watch Deadpool, even if it's at home later. But there was another one that was kind of on my radar. Where is that app? Oh, here we go. Where's a movie theater app? um, Inside Out 2. What was it? I don't know what else I would even like want to watch. Oh, Despicable Me 4. I didn't realize it was gonna be, but like Despicable Me is like the first one is so good, and then every movie after that has been worse and worse. So I can only think that Despicable Me 4 is gonna be really bad. Um, did you watch Elemental? That one was pretty good to you. No, I didn't watch it. Um, but yeah, if that's pretty good, then um, I would be down. Is Despicable Me the Minions one? Yeah, the Minions one. But Despicable Me 1 is like genuinely a really good movie. You get advance tickets for Deadpool and Wolverine. Which one can you what time can you watch it? Oh, July 25th. Okay, okay. I'm not that much of a like a ready to watch it on day one kind of thing, you know? I don't know what else is. I don't know what else looks good. Yeah, I mean the next thing I really really want to watch is, another another musical. Of course, I want to watch Wicked, and not just because I'm an Ariana Grande fan. I think I would have watched it regardless. But I heard she's actually equipped to sing quite well, because people weren't really sure, because it's meant to be like she's obviously like a pop singer now. But apparently there's like a behind the scenes video of her singing like the soprano role. It's like she's actually kind of cracked, so it's fine. And Lee, thank you so much for the 16 months. How are you? Hope you're doing well. You want to watch Dune Part 2 and your dog thing about your parents with their Max subscriptions laughs? I think it was there on the plane. But yeah, I think it's on like Prime or Crave. I guess it's HBO, right? So it was there. But I was never a Dune person, so I don't know. It never interested me. But maybe isn't like Zendaya in it? I do like Zendaya. You're enjoying stream. I'm glad. I'm glad. Yeah, I feel like it was just never on the radar. You have the book Dune, but I haven't mustered the willpower to read it yet. I'm still like a quarter way through the road. Okay, I know I started that like months ago, but I kind of dropped it, and then I never got back into it. Finished your Genshin farming? Yeah, I haven't I haven't opened Genshin since before I left either. But now I have my welcome back rewards, and I'm gonna start my welcome back rewards when I start playing again. Like when I pull for Siege Rain, I'm gonna use the rewards to farm for her, because you get like double drops. You get double drops for like a week, so I'm gonna use that. What order what you recommend for Marvel movies? Like the order they came out. I think or watching them in timeline order is kind of silly. Um, you have a book that I've had on hiatus for like 3 years at this point. Yeah, same. There's a book I started like when I moved in, and I have not finished it, so I kind of gave up on that one. Even halfway through the first Witcher book for a year. Yeah, I think like I never have the motivation unless it was but sometimes it just gets away from you. You need to like build the habit and then keep the habit. Because once you lose that habit, it just goes away. You're getting Navia unless they get Shenhe or Ganyu. I want Shenhe as well. Because of her skin. It's very pretty. But yeah, I think Navia will be a while. So I'm sure Shenhe will be back before then. Otherwise it would be strange. But Ganyu might be back. Ganyu was she on the Chronicled Wish? I feel like she might go on the Chronicled Wish if she was not before. You're passing on Sejun. Yeah, I know Sejun is really mid. Okay, I like Sejun. She's not good. Don't pull for her. But I love her. She's my like. She's so cute. Um, used to read on your commute to work every day. I used to listen to podcasts. Um, so I used to be like listening to like garbage. Not actual garbage, but like, like I feel like it was like rotting my brain. So now I don't really listen to podcasts. I guess it depends on what podcast you listen to. But I feel like true crime. No, I think I was listening to a lot of like political stuff, like news kind of things. So it was too much because it's like there's so much like every day there's like a new um like a new thing people are mad about. Um Kimmy wants to watch them in chronological order. I tried to convince her that my whatever order made me, oh, that's why several times, but she insists. I would recommend chronological order because I think that's the way they were intended. That's the way they were intended to be. Um, like intended, like that's the way they came out. Um, Me too, listening to rage bait about the wokes, and I was like shaking my fist at them in the car, on the bus. Definitely, definitely. Yeah, there's only so much of that I'd be able to take. I usually would watch that from um like I would only be able to watch that if it was like someone else reacting to it. But I can't really do like political content these days. The closest I got to that was like people's like the discourse surrounding the current season of The Boys. Or sometimes I watch a video about like, oh, like the political messaging in this piece of media. Like that's more of like a media analysis and not about it's not about current events. Like it's not like um it's not about like whatever, like yeah, rage bait stories going on. It's that's that's about as close as I get. It's just I feel like it's just very tiring. Um and especially like political discussion is very American centric, and I'm like, I'm not even American. Like why am I subjecting myself to this pain when I don't even live there. You're definitely sitting on the bus going, there's not enough white dudes in Star Wars anymore. Oh my gosh, yeah. I actually love The Force Awakens, so oh, I'm actually one of the people who like started enjoying Star Wars because the main character was a girl. Like I was like, oh, like this is actually, not that I could only watch things where the main characters are girls, but like at least at the start, I was like, oh, like this is like I found Ray like relatable, but as it went on, I didn't really enjoy her characterization, but I think she was kind of boring. Okay, she was a little bit boring. Like I still like her. I think she's sweet, but like um I think they could have done more with her characterization and like made her a bit more interesting. But yeah, I was definitely complaining about the lack of white white boys in Star Wars. I feel like that'd be very funny. But I feel like I never really cared about like the stuff in like the TV shows. Like I feel like why do like I feel like that's like the fanboy stuff is like my least favorite. Like whether it's Star Wars fanboys or like the gaming fanboys or like the FromSoft fanboy. Okay, the FromSoft ones are actually the worst. Like the like not people who like not the people who like FromSoft, but like the people who like are very like elitist about it. But they actually are like I can tell like I am on like the Elden Ring subreddit, and they're like 100% the minority. Like the majority of people are like, yeah, play however you want. Like every way is valid. Like it's in the game. Play however you want as long as you're not hurting anyone. As long as you're not going into PvP and like cheating. Like it's fine. Um, as far as I'm concerned, Star Wars peaked in 1980 and has been falling apart ever since. What about Kylo Ren though? I feel like they peaked at Kylo Ren. So I don't know. But I haven't. I actually have watched the old Star Wars, but I haven't like. I don't remember them. You know, like I've been. They've just been on at certain times at my in my childhood, and I never like had a coherent sense of the story. It's like me and like Harry Potter. Okay, I've watched like quite a few of the films, and I know a lot of things about Harry Potter. Like I think I know a lot of the plot points. But I've never like watched it or read it all the way through, you know? So I never had the full like end to end experience, but I've definitely watched a handful of them. Cause you can't really like avoid it, you know? Hello, Rena's babe, but everything else was not big. Yeah, it was. I mean, the trilogy was a bit of a disaster, but um, I did like some of the ideas. I'm not as like, I'm not as like holy about the original Star Wars stuff. You grew up watching Star Wars on VHS and reading the Harry Potter books that they came out. I mean, I was, I think, of reading age before the movies came out. I believe, because I remember reading the first book when I think I tried to read the first book, um, quite young. So I think I was maybe too young to really like enjoy it because I could read it because like the book was small. The book was small enough because like at I might have been in like first grade or second grade. I think maybe it was like I just didn't enjoy it because I read or maybe the first books are boring. I don't know. Maybe it's like it gets good later kind of thing. But yeah, I remember I definitely read remember checking out the first book from the library and reading it as a kid, but I never continued it. And my friend, I only had one friend who liked Harry Potter, and I think her like she read it with like her parents. You should watch Harry Potter if you want to. Yeah, go for it. I feel like maybe I should at some point, but I've already watched so many. You know, I remember like bits and pieces of movies, but the only ones I've watched in like more recent memory was Deathly Hollows. But even even then, I don't really remember it too well. I didn't really like. I wasn't really comprehending what was going on. Because I obviously had no context on anything, so I was watching, but I didn't really understand what was going on. I only really clearly remember one part with like Dumbledore and like Snape. There was like a some sort of big reveal with Snape. Um, that's what I watched. I watched the first one. I liked them, but I never got to see the rest of them. I mean, yeah, go for it. Go for it. I mean, the people. I'm also very curious. Like, if you watch them all as an adult, like, does it hit the same? You know, because they are technically like kids slash teen, um, teen book like books slash movies, right? So like, I was wondering like if you watch them all as an adult, like, do you still enjoy them just as much? Like, maybe not, right? Because maybe it's too juvenile. But I have no idea. The third one is the best for sure. Oh, you missed out then, Ricky. Okay. I might wrap up pretty soon. It gets hard to it gets it gets hard to breathe after a while. And I don't want to like make myself talk too long, but I still wanted to stream because this is like the one week I'm back, you know. Um, there's a lot of Disney movies that I rewatched and definitely hit different. Oh yeah, for sure. Like there's a lot of movies that I was like I loved as a kid or like I thought was scary as a kid, and when I watch them when I'm older, it's they're definitely different. You definitely perceive different things, and understand in a different way. What if it's on a disease and you lose your adaptation to the Vancouver smog while in Europe? I don't think we have smog. We have a very clean city. This is how dare you talk about Vancouver like this? Actually, no, I've definitely been to cities where there's like you could see like a small. I can't remember what city it was. You could see like you could just see like the air is just very not clean. I can't remember where it was. Um, just like all the people are horrible. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I just don't know them. Okay, I can't really speak either way. Um, but yeah. Like I said before, I'm streaming Wednesday. We're gonna do a full Genshin stream. We're gonna pull on the Green banner. We're gonna do lots of I don't know what's going on in Genshin. We're gonna do something. I don't know. So that'll be my last stream before I have another break. From July 6th to 21st, I believe. And then after that, I'll be back for quite a while. So we'll do some fun streams, some exciting streams. We will see. I'll keep everything updated on Discord. But yeah, I think I will leave it here for today because I am still recovering and it's hard to speak. it's no, yeah, it's just hard to speak. But it was nice to be back for a little bit this weekend for sure. But yeah, I'll be back properly and we'll do a full stream ahead. We just knew Clint Stevens just disappearing. You know I don't know what that is. But yeah, thank you guys all so much for watching. If I don't see you, I hope you take care. And I hope I will see you in Discord. But yeah, thank you all for watching and thanks for hanging out despite me abandoning you for long periods of time. But yeah, thanks for watching everyone. Hi, bye, Mariatical, and I will see you all later. Bye everyone.